Lana Claus stood before the weathered door of the Assassin's Guild, her heart pounding against her ribs like a crazed bird. Her light gray cloak swayed silently in the light breeze. She was fidgeting, and hesitated. Her arms never moving to knock, instead she only felt the light presence of her cloak. The reference letter from the Coda of Python felt heavy in her pocket, even though it was nothing more than paper and ink. She could still see their motto, carved above the door in elegant, detailed script: allow the winds of change in your mind to breeze through the vast fertile lands you are standing, take the moment and end them. She'd almost laughed at the pretentiousness of it all, thinking, who wrote these things? Probably some guild master who thought they were being profound while nursing a bottle of cheap wine. The door creaked open before she could knock, revealing a hooded figure who seemed to materialize from the shadows themselves. Enter, Seeker, the figure whispered, their voice carrying the weight of ancient secrets and, oddly enough, what sounded like a woman with a head cold. Lana stepped inside, her boots silent on the stone floor, a skill she'd learned not from any formal training, but from sneaking extra portions from her village's communal pot during harder times. The thought of her village sent a pang through her chest. 1,000 gold pieces. That's what they offered new initiates who passed their trials. 1,000 gold that could save her people from starvation. The hooded figure led her through a maze of corridors, each adorned with tapestries depicting various creative ways to end someone's life. The figure paused. What is your name? Lana hesitated, she was unfamiliar with the subtleties of the guild. Lana Claus. The woman nodded slowly and started walking before motioning for Lana to follow. As they continued, the walls became more ornate and flourished. Lana tried not to look too closely at them, though she couldn't help but notice one tapestry that appeared, and seemed to involve a rubber chicken and what looked suspiciously like a jar of pickles. Finally, they reached a chamber where 3 guild masters sat in ornate chairs, their faces obscured by elaborate masks. The one in the center wore one that seemed to be trying very hard to look intimidating but came across more like a confused owl. Lana Claus, the center master, spoke, his voice echoing dramatically. You seek to join our order? Yes, Lana replied, trying to match their solemnity while fighting the urge to ask if the owl mask was intentional or if someone had played a practical joke on him. Then 3 trials await you, the master continued. First, you must acquire a rare gem of unknown power. Its current owner has thwarted all our attempts to possess it. Second, you must deal with a guard who betrayed one of our own after accepting protection money. Either retrieve payment and give him a lesson he won't forget, and that will make him return the money, or kill him. Finally, you must infiltrate a heavily guarded residence and eliminate a chosen target. Lana nodded, though her stomach churned at the thought of killing anyone. Before she could speak, the master held up a length of cord. The binding cord, he explained. Once tied to your wrist, it cannot be removed except by me. Should you attempt to abandon your trials? He made a slicing motion across his wrist that seemed a bit overdramatic. As the cord was tied around her wrist, Lana couldn't help but notice it had little patterns of blades woven into it. Her thoughts now, of someone in the guild apparently had too much free time on their hands. When do I begin? She asked. The owl mask master leaned forward. Now.